Hi, welcome to Marky Mark's DIY. I'm Amber.
And I'm Marky Mark, and this is the DIY.
And today we're going to be putting together a garden bench.
Bench. There'll be an array of boards that'll be separated with blocks for spacing, wide enough for a seat, and they're about 3.5 feet long. So I'm cutting up the boards for that now. So all the pieces are cut, the boards are separated with just 3.5-inch square blocks. This is cedar, by the way, and I used some 2x6s for the legs. So this is just at one end, and the next step is we got to put together everything square. So I have to drill a hole through everything so I can use a piece of all thread, which will go through and hold it all together. So for that you need a really long drill bit, and the trick with this is trying to stay straight through everything. You can make a jig for it, but I'm just going to wing it and eyeball it. I'm going to take advantage of the fact that my bench has dogs, so I can put the workpiece up against it, go to the other side, and push with the drill, and it won't go anywhere. Just find center where I want to start, which will be 1 3/4 inches from the end and 1 3/4 inches from either the top or bottom. It should be in the middle of those blocks. And it looks like the clamp's gonna be slightly in the way, so I'm gonna have to move that out a little bit because we don't want to drill through that. Jorgensen doesn't make these easy hold 2s anymore, and they've proven to be very good clamps, so we don't want to destroy them just yet. So let's start drilling. I think what I might do, I figured this cedar would be pretty easy, but it's a very large bit, so I think I'm going to use a smaller one and do a pilot hole. spit out and clean it periodically, so I'm going to have to pull on the piece. So I'm going to put a dog on the other side here so I don't have to hold it when I do that. Get in there. There we go. I think we're through. Yep. So I'm going to flip it right in the middle of the table, reclamp it so I can work on the two outside edge boards and not lose my alignment. So a couple of clamps will hold that together in place. In theory, I can remove my awl thread, which is a little tight just because it moved. This one didn't move. Okay, so what we're going to do is go over to the drill press. Let me find the washer. So it'll probably go into the depth of the bit itself. Looks like that one was off a little bit more. That one came out beautiful. Sometimes you win. Alrighty, with those cut, we can bolt it up, and I really need to figure out how I'm going to stabilize the legs from splaying, because they will easily pivot with just the bolt going through them. So let's bolt them up, do a little alignment, and our hardware here, a flat washer, lock washer, and a nut. Same on the other side. And the same on the other end. Let's figure out how we're going to stabilize this set of legs. First, let's make sure they're square. I got several ideas. And Amber's out there. Nice and tall for her. There we go. Let's see if I can zoom out so you can, there we go. See it a little better. One bench. So to ensure the legs stay where they're at, I'm just going to run some screws down through here. These are 4-inch screws. I've pre-drilled through them. So that'll hold them quite well. And I'm going through 3 boards with these screws. So they're not going anywhere. Let's get the other side. and then take it up and see how she who must be obeyed likes it. A couple of boards, a couple of tools, nothing fancy. It was 2x4 by 10s, one 2x 6x8, and about 2 feet of another 2x4 for the spacers. A couple of, one piece of all thread, I cut it in half. It was a 3-foot piece, and some washers and nuts, and that's it. Next thing you know, you have an extraordinary garden bench. Let's take it up and see how she likes it. It's like replacing her hard drive with Folgers crystals. Let's everybody watch. So, there we have it. The bench is in place. Amber wanted it next to her greenhouse and garden so she has a place to rest her bones while she's working.
It's beautiful, honey.
That's good. I'm glad you like it. She wants another one. I got enough lumber, but I need to get another piece of all thread and some bolts to make another one. So, one extraordinary garden bench to rest your gluteus maximus completed. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment, all that good stuff. Until next time, Marky Mark, extraordinaire!